It's the weekend. It's the weekend. The weekend starts now. Good morning, Grenada, Caracol, PT, Martinique. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning. It is Friday, July 17th, 2020. Thank you to each and every one of you joining us this morning on Good Morning Grenada. Always a pleasure. Thank you for your time, your listenership, your viewership. Thank you so much for tuning in. All the folks on the GBN Television Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, the website www.gbn.gd. Those of you watching on GBN's channel 7, 11, and 20. And of course, the folks always listening to Classic 105.5, 105.9, Hot 98.5, 98.7. We're ready to start this day, ready to start this weekend. I hope the rest of the viewers and listeners across the Caribbean are ready to do the same. Those of you logged on from Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Antigua, Anguilla, Dominica, Barbados, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, Bermuda, Puerto Rico, Tortola, where am I missing? St. Kitts and Nevis, Montserrat, did I say Anguilla, Antigua, Barbuda, Guyana, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Suriname, Venezuela, Guyana. Whereas I know I'm missing people, Guadeloupe, Martinique. I know I'm missing more people. Hold on, I know I'm missing somebody, you know. I'll see if I can remember as the morning progresses. Good morning to everyone joining us internationally as well. Those of you in the US, the UK, Switzerland, Sweden, Canada, Germany, the People's Republic of China, whichever part of the world you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope you will have a good day, are having a good day, have had a good day. All right, let us start as usual. Word of the day time. This morning's word of the day is a double barrel word, a hyphenated word. The word of the day is self-love. Self-love. It's self-love is a noun which means an appreciation of one's own worth or virtue, proper regard for and attention to one's own happiness or well-being, or inflated love of or pride in oneself. Self-love, it's spelled just as it's pronounced, SELF-LOVE. Many people mistakenly believe that self-love is the same as narcissism or having a big ego. It's not. So what do we mean when we say self-love? Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. It means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Self-love means not settling for less than you deserve. Word of the day, self-love, SELF-LOVE, a noun which means an appreciation of one's own worth or virtue, proper regard for and attention to one's own happiness or well-being, or inflated love of or pride in oneself. Let me see if I can find an example of the use of the word. Then from myself, pray understand that I will not say nothing to flatter your self-love. Another example of the use of the word, self-love begins when we observe our actions and words with compassion as if we were our own best friend. Word of the day, self-love, SELF-LOVE, a noun which means an appreciation of one's own worth or virtue, proper regard for and attention to one's own happiness or well-being, inflated love of or pride in oneself. And as you go about your Friday, as you go about your entire weekend, practice self-love. That's the thought for today. Self-love. Exercise self-love. Sometimes or very often we take care of other people's needs. We're running up and down behind the children, the husband, the wife. Boss sends us here and there. We're working all through the weekend. Take some time off and appreciate yourself. Do something that makes you happy. And exercise self-love, whether it's going to get a massage, a pedicure, reading a good book, refusing to wash a lick of wares for the weekend. Let somebody else do the cooking if that's what you want to do. Exercise self-love this weekend. Take care of you. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. It is important that the same love that we share to others, we share it to ourselves. So this weekend, exercise self-love. Let's see what's celebrated. A few things celebrated. What I would point out today, it is World Emoji Day. World Emoji Day, those little faces and icons on that you text with, WhatsApp and Facebook and the other social media. World Emoji Day. July 17th recognizes World Emoji Day and many of the world's symbolic icons for digital calendars. The day encourages us to use emojis to send unique messages. So in your texting today, try and use an emoji or two or extra. Some of us already text with that. Some of us overdo it sometimes. I'm guilty, I confess. But today on World Emoji Day, send that extra emoji in your messages. And for all you lottery players, today it is Lottery Day. If you feel extra lucky on July 17th, it might be because it's Lottery Day. Celebrate the way lotteries contribute to local and state programs and participate in games today. So all you lottery players, or those of you who have been thinking about it, take part in it today. National Lotteries Authority supporting sports culture and nation building. Today's Lottery Day just might be a lucky day. I saw some checks handed out for, what was it, boy, Daily Cash for over the weekend. Some 12,000 and 50,000. Is that pity I don't reach down in the lottery office yet? Hold on, time, I ain't get time. It's Lottery Day today. All right, let's see what needs to be shared. Yesterday, the Ministry of Social Development announced that registration dates for the School Uniform Assistance Program on the Sister Isles. The School Uniform Assistant Programs on the Sister Isles, Carriacou, PT Martinique. Registration for those programs take place this Monday, the 20th, and in PT Martinique, and on Tuesday, the 21st, and Wednesday, the 22nd in Carriacou. Again, registration for the School Uniform Assistance Program in Carriacou and PT Martinique. It takes place on Monday in PT Martinique at the PT Martinique RC School, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And then in Carriacou, it takes place on Tuesday and Wednesday at the Hillsborough Community Center, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Registrants are asked to walk with your ID for your child or children to be registered. If you need further details, you can contact the ministry's helpline on 443-6026. 443-6026. That's for the folks on the Sister Isles who want to register for the School Uniform Assistance Program. I have not, before y'all ask, I have not seen the information for the mainland. If I do see it, I would share it. But for now, all I have is for the Sister Isles. And yesterday, somebody asked about the SEED program. According to the Ministry of Social Development, the payments for July will take place next week, Wednesday, from the 22nd to the Friday, 24th. So those of you who are beneficiaries under the SEED program, payments start next Wednesday and run until next Friday. They say that the schedule of the actual payments and times and venues will be released soon. It has not been released yet, so just take note that it takes place next week, Wednesday to Friday. All right, and finally, emergency regulations remain in effect. The release came out yesterday, although the last one expired on Tuesday. The release came out yesterday, but please keep in mind that it stays in effect, and I believe there are no changes to the last one. So everything that was in place last week is in place this week. The only difference is MBIA is reopened. All right, let's get ready for the morning edition of news for those of you on radio. And then for those of you on television, we bring you a repeat of last evening's newscast. It's the start of the weekend. Good morning, Grenada. Classic Hot GBN. We'll be right back. Somebody say yeah.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy Batiste. A boat captain and 2 passengers were reprimanded at the St. George's Magistrates Court on Thursday after pleading guilty to various immigration charges. 22-year-old British student Emily Jean Davis and a 15-year-old Trinidadian student are charged with 1 count each of entering the state without the consent of an immigration officer. The 48-year-old boat captain, Shauna Waddell, who is South African, was charged with allowing 2 passengers to disembark within the state of Grenada without the consent of an immigration officer, entering the state of Grenada by sea while the seaport remained closed, entering the state of Grenada at a place not designated as a legal port of entry, and failing to furnish an immigration officer with a list in duplicate of all passengers on board his vessel. Now, the 3 arrived in Grenada aboard a sailing yacht on Tuesday, the 14th of July, 2020, from Trinidad. A St. Andrew farmer is distressed after his plot of watermelons was destroyed. The farmer says for years he woke to the destruction of his produce. He spoke with my colleague Rena Pear about the latest incident.
Henrik Joseph, who has been a farmer in Pearls, St. Andrew for over 30 years, contacted GBN with a broken heart on Wednesday morning after witnessing what he said is a cruel act from one individual who has been stealing hundreds of dollars from his pocket. According to Joseph, because predator larceny is an ongoing problem, he visits his farm at late hours to check on his crops. He explains what happened last night.
About 1 o'clock, between 12 to 1, I come across him again. I have a flash at me and I have a light in my hand. And when I come across, I see the person inside me again with a thing just cut in. So I put on the light. I do so I get it turned back, and when he sees me, the man just take out the speed and start running. But I know the guy because I mean, like him, I see his face. I could describe the clothes, everything what he have on him. I know once and twice to do me that could be the treat. But 3 times he do me them kind of thing. But he mash up some plants I have in trees. But he cut up all the irrigation system, the water pipe, bringing the water, he cut up that already.
The farmer said the individual did not only steal his crops, but destroyed most of what remained on the farm. An estimated 500 to 600 pounds of watermelons was gone, taking away food from his family's table. Joseph said other farmers in the area have been affected also.
A lot of people, it does do that. A lot of people get damaged. It damaged terribly last time. They hold him picking the okra, and then they hold him picking. He pick a salt pepper, people pumpkin, and he just jog all the pumpkin and sell it. This same man, he just jog pumpkin in night. He just go inside Mr. Lido, please and take all kind of thing, man, play the man sauce, what kind of thing the man do. You know, there's a lot of things the man doing, there's a lot of wrong things this man doing. I just give out, this guy will hurt me. Why do that between me and he do me for too long? I every day I go standard with him, you know. So I want the police to come and do something, come and see what the man do, and pick up the man because I see him, I suspect the man, I see him.
Joseph said he reported the matter to the Grenville police station, but believes more needs to be done to apprehend the culprit. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
Now, commercializing the Annandale waterfall will result in the enhancement of the site and Grenada's overall tourism product. So says Tourism Minister Dr. Clarice Modeste-Kerwin. We get the rest in this report.
If the COVID-19 pandemic proved one thing to Grenadians, it is how dependent we are as an island on tourism. According to our tourism minister, with tourism being our greatest asset, it is imperative that we develop our national sites and tourist attractions to make our destination more attractive. The halt in the tourism industry due to travel restrictions left many without jobs, from hoteliers and their employees to roadside vendors and taxi operators. The commercialization of the Annandale Falls had been in talks since 2019 and recently was confirmed by the Ministry of Tourism. Tourism and Civil Aviation Minister Clarice Modeste-Kerwin said despite the negative remarks surrounding the venture, this step will be beneficial toward the development of our tourism assets.
Annandale it's a great asset of Grenada. And I understand the concerns. I wouldn't want to see it sold to anybody either. It is a beautiful place, environmentally friendly and so on. But Annandale has a lot to offer that can be used in its natural form, but used to bring more pleasure and enjoyment to people. Annandale has been like that for a long time. And no offense to my staff, they have done their best, but we have not moved on with this attraction in keeping with what people like to do, because while it is an asset for locals, and I would encourage locals to use it, it is also an asset for us in the tourism industry.
Minister Modest Kerwin confirmed that the state has entered into a 25-year lease agreement for the development of the falls, while also confirming that the attraction was not sold to any private entity. Withholding the name of the company, the minister said the announcement of the names will be done in a formal setting. However, she is positive the entity can revamp the site.
Now, what we do have is an agreement for a lease of the facilities. So, I mean, there are two young Grenadians who have come up with a proposal to enhance what is going on at Annandale and to change it in keeping with environmental guidelines so that there will be moderate changes, but it is still environmentally friendly. What I have seen is environmentally friendly, but it will give us a cutting edge. And this is one of the things that we have to realize. We have to renew, we have to refresh.
Minister Modest Kerwin maintained that the Annandale waterfall is a national asset that can be enjoyed by both locals and visitors. For GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Grenada and the rest of the region are seemingly failing to recognize or give importance to the linkages within tourism that affect the broader economy. The Caribbean has been classed as the most tourism-dependent region in the world. However, tourism expert Vincent van der Poel Wallace believes the region is still not cognizant of several important factors. Van der Poel Wallace says understanding the tourism sector and the economy at the highest levels is vital to the Caribbean becoming the world's most tourism-competent region. Here's more in this report.
Grenada and the rest of its regional counterparts should be taking their expertise and knowledge in the tourism industry to grow and develop their economies while selling their services to other countries. Tourism expert Vincent van der Poel Wallace believes this is one of the linkages being underestimated. Another linkage he outlines needs a deeper relationship with tourism is agriculture. Van der Poel Wallace says this should be done from a regional perspective to maximize the benefits, noting the high levels of importation from outside of the Caribbean.
We talk about architecture. I mean, if you look at the construction in our region, for example, of some of the buildings that are not taking advantage of the prevailing winds, not taking advantage of the light, but we're building a lot of the properties as if we are building houses, as opposed to something that's going to be blended into the community. So everything from agriculture to architecture to financing to consulting, there are some of the connections and some of the kind of linkages that we should be developing in our region to be able to sell across the region and also sell beyond the region so that we're getting income.
Digitizing our economies, he adds, is being accelerated by the pandemic, and linkages are being easily connected than ever before, and thus should be encompassed regionally. While prior to the pandemic, Grenada has been promoting climate-smart cities. The tourism expert is now calling for regional countries to take advantage of the simplicity of tourism.
And then, of course, the one area that is, I think, is one of the greatest missing pieces of the Caribbean. I mean, I continue to say that the biggest single untapped market for the Caribbean is the Caribbean itself. I mean, we should have a lot more traffic for leisure and business reasons going among and within the Caribbean instead of ceding so much of our business to Miami and some other places beyond our region. So the opportunities for linkages are enormous when we begin to look at them on a much, much broader basis and look within ourselves for developing these linkages as opposed to looking beyond and linking ourselves beyond.
Promoting our branded products not only to tourists visiting our countries, but following the tourist home is another linkage underutilized. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Well, Prime Minister and Finance Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell met with the leadership of the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association on Wednesday to air his concerns on the discrepancies discovered in applications from members of the association under the stimulus package. According to a press release issued by the Government Information Service, Prime Minister Mitchell said he is troubled by reports of false data contained in applications for payroll payroll support submitted to the COVID-19 Economic Support Secretariat. He said it is also worrisome that in some instances, employees received less than 40% of their salaries, which the government had paid to employers. Dr. Mitchell called for the support of the hoteliers and other businesses in correcting the mistakes that have been identified. He said government must be responsible for managing the resources of the country. One of the hoteliers attending the meeting commended the government for the payroll support initiative, which he said played a critical role in enabling the hotel sector to survive thus far. The hoteliers agreed there is now a need to work together to find a way of developing a tourism product that is safe for locals and visitors while generating revenue for the tourism sector and government. And this to report, e-testing for CSEC examinations will revert to 2021 as the Ministry of Education took the decision to go paper-based this year. We get more in this report.
A total of 2,302 candidates are writing the examinations in 29 centers across the island. Candidates writing the exam will be doing so paper-based in place of the initial announcement of it being done electronically. This is in keeping with COVID-19 protocols. Our news desk today engaged Deputy Chief Education Officer with responsibility for testing and measurement, Michelle George, who explained the rationale behind the change.
Well, in terms of the CSEC examination, we originally planned to go e-testing for some of the subjects, not all, of course. But after a relook of the social distancing protocol, the 6 feet distancing that is required by the Ministry of Health, we thought that it is wise basically not to go this route, because now you're thinking about a lab that had a capacity of 30 students, basically in terms of equipment, can now accommodate only 10 students. So when we looked at it and we looked at the data, basically it showed that it really didn't make sense moving towards e-testing for the year 2020 in terms of because of the social distancing protocols that are required.
George spoke of the protocols in place for COVID-19 and how they are ensuring compliance as a ministry. Special arrangements are made for students who are asthmatic or have other health issues to write the exams in a separate room.
Supervisors at the centers, they were trained in terms of how to follow the guidelines and the protocols set aside for the examination period. So they were trained on that. That's one. Then we also have persons at the centers who would assist in the cleaning and the sanitization and so forth of the areas, and so the students have used. So they are ensuring they're aware of the protocols that I said, the 6 feet distancing is critical, the mask and so forth to be worn at all times during the examination except for identification purposes. And I must emphasize that because for the examination, students must be ID'd before they can move into the examination hall. So the only time that they're allowed is just for brief identification before they enter the room.
Mrs. George explains the grading process for final grades.
Examination, except for human and social biology and modern languages, the multiple choice, which is the paper one, will be used along with the SBAs, which we call paper 3. Now, if a student is not doing the paper 3-2, as in the case of a private candidate, then they will do what you call the alternative paper or the 3-2. Okay, and together CXC will collate the scores and at the end of it give a final grade for the child for the particular subjects. However, as I mentioned before, human and social biology and the modern languages, they do not have a paper one or multiple choice. Therefore, the student scores, paper 2 scores and the SBS scores will be used to give that student a final grading.
Our CSEC exams are scheduled to end on August 4th. Candidates should expect results by mid to end September. Christelina John, GBN News.
With sanitization continuing in the St. George's Market Square this week, vendors will find out the date for the resumption of the operations within the market on Friday. During this period, they are required to remain home. While some have welcomed the new infrastructural development and sanitization work being done there, many have asked the question, why now and not over the past 3 months while vendors have been at home? Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Infrastructure Development, Marina Jessamy, met with the vendors on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. She answered the question.
Persons are asking why we didn't do that the 3 months we were closed. In the 3 months that we closed, we work on getting payments for the vendors for the stimulus, and it is a very detailed process, as we said. And also some of the material we need for the rebuilding of what we're doing, we must order them, and it will come not from the region but international. So we place.
Right, she is confident the market vendors and the ministry can achieve common goals if they collaborate effectively. During the meeting, the vendors were given application forms to complete for resumption of operations within the market. Sometimes we feel hungry and just grab what's available from the refrigerator or on the kitchen table. Sometimes when we are stressed, we eat comfort foods to help us cope. But what are we doing? But are we doing the right thing, especially now that COVID-19 has interrupted our lives? That's the focus of this week's GBN Health compliments Gittins Healthcare.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Brentwood, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Holistic health involves health relating to both the body and the mind.
Are you taking care of your mind and body during this global crisis? Well, if not, nutritionist Lecia Padmo has some sound advice for you.
We know that during a pandemic, fears are heightened, people are more stressed, so the body is more susceptible to being attacked by the virus or pandemic, especially in relation to COVID. So both the care that you would have wanted put into your body before the pandemic is the same type of care that you want to put into your body during and after a pandemic.
Akim Williams has completed an undergraduate degree in dietetics at the University of the Southern Caribbean, Trinidad. For him, nutrition is not a standalone issue. He makes the connection between mental health and eating healthy, especially during a crisis.
Let's say you're well mentally, but your diet is not good. What can happen? It means that those very nutrients are responsible for feeding the brain. There are so many studies that have shown the positive impact, especially water consumption and eating just a healthy diet. When it comes to memory and being able to focus, and hence we see the importance of the school feeding program in school for children. So
as people try to make sense of the COVID-19 pandemic, William once again compromising on ensuring they maintain a healthy diet.
It is important to eat healthy, especially during that time. For example, as we see during the coronavirus, there was the notion going on that people eating healthy, but still they're dying from coronavirus, and so it begs the question: are we actually eating healthy? I think it really allows for us to bring into focus the importance of consuming a balanced diet and ensuring that our plate contains each and every bit from different food groups to ensure that we get all those important nutrients that help us function.
What about those who latch on to foods as a coping mechanism?
For persons who use food as a coping mechanism during a crisis, first of all, I understand you need to want to find a way to cope, right? And a lot of times people rely on food. But the thing is, when we rely on food and we eat because of emotions and because we feel sad or stressed or anxious, then we end up eating more than we need to. So that's going to create a problem in the future. We might end up gaining excess weight. It can lead to a number of different chronic diseases. So what we want to do is actually try to assess the problems. Are we stressed? Do we need to go to the beach, probably take a walk, do some exercise to help boost our endorphins and help us to feel better? Do we need more sleep? So instead of going in the fridge and grabbing for the cake or the extra juice or something that we don't really need to have, we should probably look at what is causing us to feel the way that we feel and address that problem first.
Joseph Cador, GBN News.
Hello again. Jamaicans who are residents in Grenada wishing to travel back to their homeland must first obtain travel authorization in order to do so. That's according to Reverend Samuel Byam, Honorary Consul for Jamaica. He says, as it is the case at the moment, passengers will not be allowed to leave the country without presenting such documentation, as there are protocols that must be followed.
Persons traveling to Jamaica would require a travel authorization document. And the travel authorization document is not required to book your flight. However, it is required for checking in and boarding the airlines. And the airlines will not allow passengers to board without it.
Here's how you can apply.
Say Jamaicans who are resident in Grenada can apply using the online website jamcovid19.moh.gov.jm, and non-residents can go on Visit Jamaica, that is VISITJAMAICA.com.
All right, so the Maurice Bishop International Airport recommenced flights on Wednesday for countries of the region considered to be in the green zone. The first of such flights was that of a Caribbean airline flight from neighboring Trinidad with 25 Grenadians on board. There is a new fruit on the market. Learn about dragon fruit, grown right here in Grenada, and its health benefits in this Beverly Telesford report.
Pride of the Meadow, a local farming company which started in 2009, is in the process of introducing a new tree crop that they have produced recently to the Grenadian market. The company started cultivating a tree crop, dragon fruit, 7 years ago after a family member traveled abroad and returned with seeds of the fruit. Today, after a few years, they are harvesting the fruit. One of the members of Pride of the Meadow, Micah Houston, says it took 4 years for the crop to become harvestable.
It took us a period of 4 years to get it to grow and start bearing, and for the last 3 years we have been producing the dragon fruit as a fruit. So right now we reached to a point where we decide that we want to expose this fruit and its health benefits to the public so that people could understand the benefit of having such a fruit.
The agriculturist says the dragon fruit has many benefits which he believes Grenadians should be aware of.
Some of the health benefits that you can see are that it helps with bones and teeth, right there. In nervous systems, it helps with the eye support. It helps build a glowing skin. It is anti-inflammatory, digestion and metabolism, cardiovascular, anti-aging, immunity, cancer prevention.
He believes the fruit can contribute immensely to Grenada's market.
I would see that the dragon fruit has a great potential to benefit the economy of Grenada, seeing that that fruit has a very high retail price, such as of $30 per pound. And many farmers that are looking to get into a crop cultivation that is somewhat lucrative to them and is a bit easy to grow, you can look into the dragon fruit, because the dragon fruit cultivation from seed, as I said, it takes 4 years, but from the arm it only takes about 1 year and 6 months, right? Right now in the process, we're in the process of production right now, so it is not feasible for us to be giving out plants right now at the moment, but whenever that production has stopped, issuing out plants will not be a challenge for us.
Pride of the Meadow had displays and samples set out at Comerhan Park today for free testing from the general public. For GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Our superheroes are all among us. They don't wear capes nor have superpowers. In fact, they appear to be quite ordinary. They are the ones who provide us with food. They are our farmers, our grocery store workers, our vendors. They are our fishermen. They are the ones who heal us, our doctors and medical practitioners. They are the ones who protect us, our police officers. They are all the other essential workers who make this period bearable. And how can we forget our teachers, dedicated to educating our children no matter the circumstance? To everyone who is doing their part to make sure the wheel keeps turning, Ariza says, thank you.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
Whenever we're faced with difficulties, we find comfort in those we know and trust. This is especially true when a loved one has died.
Welcome to Otway Bailey Funeral Home.
For over 100 years, Otway Bailey Funeral Home has helped families celebrate the lives of their loved ones with compassion and dignity. Our affordability, attention to detail, warm and caring staff has contributed us being the funeral home of choice for official and state funerals. We treat you as we would treat our own family. All of our services are designed to help you get through one of the most personal and challenging stages of life, whether it's planning a funeral, joining our burial society, or pre-arrangements. You can be assured of the Otway Bailey commitment to consistently provide the most caring and professional service possible with the best options and price. So call us 440-2558 or visit our website, otwaybaileyfuneralhome.org.
At Otway Bailey, we offer the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Your mental health is important to us. Treating someone differently because they had the disease is discrimination. It creates feeling of fear and anger. End stigma and discrimination against suspected persons, their families, and those who may become infected with COVID-19. Be kind. They are Grenadians too.
Need help and support? Contact us on 440-4787 or 440-2269. A message from the Psychosocial Support Unit of the Ministry of Social Development, Housing and Community Empowerment, Grenada, with additional support from the Pan American Health Organization, the OECS, and UNICEF.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements? Or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Foliage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including Financial Literacy Quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso Program, Junior Cooperatives in Secondary Schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC Grants. The Credit Union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
The Esplanade Mall, something for everyone. Go on a shopping spree today and experience some magic.
We know that for many people, life is changing dramatically. My family is no different. My daughter is now taking her classes online from home because her school is closed. For the rest of the world, that even the most severe situation can be turned around. But the experience of cities and countries that have pushed back this virus give hope and courage to the rest of the world. During this difficult time, it's important to continue looking after your physical and mental health. This will not only help you in the long term. First, eat a healthy and nutritious diet, which helps your immune system to function properly. Second, limit your alcohol consumption and avoid sugary drinks. Third, don't smoke. Smoking can increase your risk of developing severe disease if you become infected with COVID-19. Fourth, exercise. WHO recommends 30 minutes of physical activity a day for adults and 1 hour a day for children. If your local or national guidelines allow it, go outside for a walk, a run or a ride, and keep a safe distance from others. If you can't leave the house, find an exercise video online, dance to music, do some yoga, or walk up and down the stairs. If you're working at home, make sure you don't sit in the same position for long periods. Get up and take a 3-minute break every 30 minutes. Fifth, look after your mental health. It's normal to feel stressed, confused, and scared during a crisis. Talking to people you know and trust can help. Supporting other people in your community can help you as much as it does them. Check on neighbors, family, and friends. Compassion is a medicine. Listen to music, read a book, or play a game. And try not to read or watch too much news if it makes you anxious. Get your information from reliable sources once or twice a day. COVID-19 is taking so much from us, but it's also giving us something special, the opportunity to come together as one humanity, to work together, to learn together, to grow together. I thank you.
We're back. Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Thank you, those of you just joining us. Happy to have you. Those of you who stuck with us, thank you for your patience. Let's get into it. It's Friday, and as usual on Friday, this is where we do... Battle Fridays. It's Battle Friday. It's going to give you 2, maybe 3 things, and you just pick your favorite or your least favorite. Depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do this. Let's get it started. All right, we're sticking this morning. First one this morning. If you could relive one of your school days, which would it be? With the same experiences, with the same fun or the least fun that you had? If you could relive your school days, would it be your primary school days or your secondary school days? That's the first battle this morning. If you could relive any of your school days, which one would it be? Your primary school days or your secondary school days? Hit me up and let me know which one. If you could go back in time, if you could and go back in time, which would it be? Hit me up on the landline 435-2041. Hit me up on the WhatsApp 435-2041, but please only written messages on the WhatsApp. No voice or video calls, no YouTube links, no videos, no pictures or videos, only written messages. Use your letters and your numbers, pretty please, on the WhatsApp. You can also vote on the GBN Television Facebook page and the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel. First battle, if you could relive any of your school days, would it be your primary school days or your secondary school days? First vote, let's see. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Wrong number.
Okay. People are still calling wrong number in these days, all yeah? All right, don't worry, small boy or small girl. Don't worry. All right, let we go. First battle this morning. If you could relive your school days, would it be primary school? My WhatsAppers never disappoint. Oh, YouTube ready with it this morning too, boy. Big up YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Let me see Facebook. Facebook, all this slow. All this slow Facebook. Let's go. If you could relive any of your... somebody already on Facebook. If you could relive your school days, would it be your primary school days or your secondary school days? We started with YouTube this morning. YouTube says primary school, primary school, primary school. Facebook says primary school. WhatsApp says, all I know is how to scroll for the WhatsApp. All right, WhatsApp says primary school days for sure. Secondary. Hold on. Somebody said they made the teachers here gray all the time. That's secondary school days. SJC was fun. Yes, convent was fun. Good morning, Rena. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
If you could relive your school days, would you relive primary school or secondary school?
None.
None? Oh, jeez, Rena, the tough for your girl. The tough. If you could relive your school days, which would it be? Somebody said pre-primary. I love sleep time, Lord. Not pre-primary, starting with primary. All the playing all this slick. There we go. So phone lines. Good morning.
Morning, Blossom. How you doing?
I'm good, Tanti.
No, I'm the primary school because my teacher was beautiful. I went to spend weekends with her and I love her so much.
What? You're the big up girl.
She was very, very nice to me.
Well, I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right.
Primary school or secondary school days, which one would you relive if you could? Let me see. Of course, it would be my secondary school days. Good morning. I'll relive my secondary school days. All right, 5 to 7 primary school in front. Let me go. My primary school days, because secondary school had too many bullies. It would be my preschool days. Because I don't remember any of it. Somebody said I would relive both. I enjoyed both. No, pick one. Somebody says secondary primary school days. St. David's RC School in Bellevue. All remember Miss Katie and Miss Fanny in the shop. Oh Lord, memories for holiday boy. Memories. Back to the phone lines. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. All right, I put some play. Not the wrong number still. There we go. Definitely secondary school, primary school days. Like we're all going. I would like to send out 10th. Hold on, we're not ready for that, but they're greeting in the middle yet. SJC St. George's all the way. Yes, convent girls in the dance. Let me go. None. I didn't like school. Too much stress. No, school. That was nice, man. Oh gosh, primary school. After school, mango stinking too, and other things in the bush. Oh, great. If you could relive your school days, primary school or secondary school? Primary school, it was fun. Let me go back by the phone lines. Primary school or secondary school? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay.
If you could relive your school days, which would it be?
Primary school.
Primary school. All right. Thank you. Primary school or secondary school? Which one would you relive? Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back by... Well, look at commentary that Dennis Belfon in the dance. So time up. Let me go back by YouTube. YouTube says primary school, primary school, good discipline, primary for sure. YouTubers are all primary schoolers, boy. Let me see what they on Facebook. Facebook says primary school, neither. I never liked school. They didn't like school. SJC secondary, SJC Grenville with the same girls. Primary for sure. My aunt used to take me for ice cream regularly. When I went secondary, she stopped. A week. Back by the phones. Good morning.
Hello.
How you
morning,
do?
Blossom.
How you do?
How are you?
I'm good, man. If you could relive any of your days, which would it be, primary or secondary school?
Primary school. You know why?
Why?
On a Friday, when we have head and tail spelling bee, you have to spell words, man.
Yeah,
I should like that.
Which primary school you went to?
St. David's. I really from St. David's, you know.
Okay.
St. David's Roman Catholic School.
Okay, all right.
Yes, and I should like the spelling bee, only the head of Spain.
I like
only
that.
the head, no tail at all.
I agree.
So that's a very good program.
Thank you very much.
And let me say hello to some guys that listen. Michael from Lafayette Oble. Got them to listen to the program, and Rastaman, Rusman from Sotes.
Right.
Well, you keep on the good program.
Thank you very much.
Keep on the good smile.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
And tell the daughter I say hello.
I will.
Yeah, bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye. Lost which daughter, Alia? Let me go. If you could relive any of your school days, primary or secondary school, let me go back by, hold on. Let me go back by YouTube. YouTube says primary school. Right now, primary school in front with 21. Secondary in the back with 9. With the secondary school people, I wonder which one I would relive. Oh, and I asked about the which primary school I went to because we used to play head or tail in Heinzie too. St. George's Anglican. I was always in the head too. Don't get tied up with my bride girl while you're watching here. I was always in the head. I never was in tail. I used to clean them up. Ooh, memories in true there, boy. Ooh, thanks, scholar. Memories of them head and tail spelling in true. Yeah, let me go. All right, back to the phone lines. The memories that come through there now. Let me go. If you could relive any of your school days, primary or secondary school. Good morning.
Good morning, Blossom.
How you do?
I'm all right.
Which one would you relive if you could?
Primary.
Primary. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Primary or secondary school. Let me see. Go back on WhatsApp. Good morning. My days at St. Andrew Anglican Secondary. I love going to school with Mark's board bus from Munich to Telescope. So that's secondary school. Secondary school just reaching 10. What really going on? Primary school days is a bomb. Secondary, you feel you're big. Primary school was the real days for mango and water by Tanti House. Actually, in truth, you know, primary school, you could get away with the wildness, you know. Yes, I used to smell wrinkle. Oh, confession, good for the soul. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Hi.
And how are you?
I'm good. How you do?
And not too bad. Thank God for life.
Amen.
Primary school.
Primary school. All right. Thank you.
Thinking to mango, guava.
That's not like a country school. Which school was that?
St. Patrick Anglican
I know that.
School.
All right.
Number 1.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you.
Nice teachers.
Good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There's no one in the country and there's no secondary school. Stupid fun in PBC. Oh, jeez. Timmy, yeah, PBC boy? Timmy, PBC boy? Eh. Well, look, my brother school in the building and I didn't know Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying? Oh, great. Timmy's a PBC boy. Good morning to all the PBC students. All right, let me see. Oh, my brethren and sisters in the lime can done go like that, like a PVC heel up, you know. Morning, Danny, Buster, Jamie, Hathaway. Morning, Dario, give you a blind, Donnell. Woo, PBC days, boy. Let me go. Even though I didn't enjoy all my years in secondary school, but I would do it all over. So, secondary school. Secondary, big up AHS class of 2016. Good morning to all the Anglican High School students. My stepdaughter goes to that school. Good morning to each and every one of you. Let me see. Hold on, all the time to close off that one. Just now, hold on. Primary school, I had a crush on my teacher. What? They sent it to school to learn. Lost memories again, Sister Gabrielle in convent. Girls, you're here to learn. Lord, I love my school days. Let me go. Primary school for the milk and biscuit. Primary school days where we used to thief all the biscuit in the pantry and Miss Passy chip. What? Primary used to get cold milk with a sweet biscuit. They give us the red liquid with a small Colgate with a small toothbrush. Mouthwash days. Let me see. Elementary, I was in love with Miss Belgrave. What really going on with all you? Hold on there, Ollie. Let me close it off. Hold on. Let me take the last few votes on the social media. Wait, no, hold on. Oh, last Mimi. I didn't hang up before. Hold on. Secondary school, especially going by Miss Harris' shop for bread and cheese or bread and salami, that would be a Happy Hill Secondary Pass student. Once I see Miss Harris, and no, is HHSS in the dance. So that's secondary school. Somebody said they missed the days. Oh, I missed the day. St. Mark's Secondary. Best I do it? No, I got it. I got to say, let me do a rep your school thing, but that looked like confusion this morning. St. Joseph's Convent in Grenville. Secondary school, St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's. Big up all yourself. Let me see. St. Patrick's Anglican. Primary, attitude, and... Hold on. Primary, I love... Pre-primary, I love sleep time. Primary, attitude, and aptitude. Somebody is calling the WhatsApp. No calls on the WhatsApp, please. All right, last 3 votes on the WhatsApp. Secondary, primary... and SJC St. George's. Ooh, big up all yourself. Last caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm doing fine.
If you could relive your school days, which one would it be?
Okay, hold on. If you could relive your school days, which one would it be?
Good morning.
Good morning. If you could relive your school days, which one would it be? Primary or secondary school?
Well, I studied tutored both schools.
Pick one. Pick.
Well, I should say primary.
Primary. Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Don't try to trick the system. Pick one. Stop calling the WhatsApp, please. All you don't do me than a man. Morning to early. Let me take the last one on YouTube. Let me see. YouTube says primary school, because after we go in secondary school, it's only gadget straight. So primary school, running and playing in Birch Grove, St. Matthew's Roman Catholic School. You know, one days in secondary school, we didn't have gadgets either. There we go. Let me see. Hold on, where are we? Right. Primary for sure. My aunt used to take me for... I'll read that one already. Primary, you get more attention with the teachers. They're more loving and you get to play all different games and more breaks. St. Patrick's Anglican. All right, so we're closing it off with this one. If you could relive your secondary school days, which would it be? We have 5, 10, 15, 19 votes for secondary and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 33 votes for primary. So primary school win. If you could relive your school days, which one would it be? 33 of you said primary school. I don't know which one. That's why I didn't vote. I don't know which one. I think... No, I don't know. I can't pick. I'm starting to panic. Okay, let me go through that. All right, next one this morning. All right, let me go. I'm ready myself because we go down and cause confusion. Considering... Ooh, and listen to me. The thing is not serious. It's not that deep. Don't get offended and don't start to quarrel at giving the disclaimer early, because I have a feeling we're going to end up in problems this morning. But I like the melee. Okay? So the next one, considering their entire catalog of music, if you could pick your favorite between Ajamo and Scholar. Ajamo or Scholar? There we go. Hold on. Confusion in the dance. Listen to me. We ain't quarreling. It's all fun and games. Nobody would get hurt in the making of this program. Nobody would be cronged calypso, soca, or groovy monarch through this program. It's just fun and games. You see, I decided to say these things early because you know it have some that has tried to spoil the fete. We ain't spoiling the fete this morning. We just taking we time and we voting for, what would it be, Law? Let's say a little concert. So both of them having a concert tomorrow night, please the Lord. Hypothetically, if you had a choice to go to Scholars or Ajamos, which one you're going in? Let me go. Good morning.
Blossom?
Yes, Tanti?
Ajamo is my boy. I love to hear him sing every song of what he sings.
Amen. Thank you. Ajamo or Scholar? Hold on, wait. Let me queue up. First of all, no, don't try to trick me.
Another tune again.
All right, that is it. Ajamo or Scholar? Don't worry, I'll queue up a Scholar just now. We picking we favorite this morning. It's all, I repeat, it's all fun and games. All right, all it'll come and spoil the fete. Let me go. Somebody on Facebook says Scholar. All right, let me go by the phone lines. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
How you do?
Blossom, I'm alright, you know.
All right, if you could pick one.
Ajamo is my favorite.
Ajamo.
But Scholar is a very good composer.
Big facts.
One of the best composers we have in Grenada is Scholar.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But Ajamo is my favorite.
Ajamo. All right, thank you.
Good.
I agree with you. Scholar has a skill, a talent in crafting them song and them. Big tune that. Here we go. Scholar or Ajamo. We are attending a concert tomorrow, please a lot. Both of them starting 6:15 p.m. Oh, great. 6:15 p.m. tomorrow, please a lot. Ajamo having a concert in St. Patrick R.C. School. Not Ajamo. Scholar having a concert in St. Patrick R.C. School. And Ajamo concert is in Lassages Plainfield. Tomorrow, please a lot. Where are we going? Ajamo or Scholar? I repeat, it's all fun and games. They're not having concerts tomorrow, please a lot. Lost, don't go in and suggest, you know. Lord, let me go. Ajamo or Scholar? Somebody on YouTube says Ajamo all the way. Back to the phone lines. Ajamo or Scholar? Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, how you do?
I'm good.
All right.
I wake up in a lovely mood this morning.
Ajamo it is.
Ajamo is my boy.
All right. Thank you. Big up Karakou this morning. Ajamo or Scholar? Hold on, wait, no. Let me don't try to influence all in the dance. Hold on. Ooh, let me go. Ajamo or Scholar? Where we going this morning? Watch WhatsApp. Ooh, WhatsApp will kill me in the dance. Hold on there, Ollie. Hold on there. All right. Okay, so WhatsApp. Hold on. Let me take that phone call and then I'm coming back by the WhatsApp. WhatsApp just put me on pause. Let me go. Ajamo or Scholar? Good morning.
Morning, Scholar.
Scholar, thank you. All right, let me go. Ajamo or Scholar? Let me go. Hold on, WhatsApp. Good morning.
Citizen Welsh, I beg your indulgences. I want to deviate a bit.
Okay, go ahead. I'm having a little trouble hearing you, but go ahead.
Listen, Citizen Welsh, I'm dying inside my house here. I'm speaking to you through my gas mask because there's a contamination of smoke killing me here. I'm calling on the police to assist me, please, Citizen Welsh.
You called them already for the morning?
I called them and nothing is happening.
Okay, I'll see what I can do, Citizen Rollo. All right. Oh, that's why it's sounding muffled, the gas mask. Last let's stop killing people. Why are we still burning? sometimes I have to breathe. People who burn bush and garbage, I just find y'all so inconsiderate. Watch the hour. It's not even 8 o'clock already. And look, the poor man had to put on a gas mask in his whole own home, which means it's in Lakalom and it's a residential area and you're burning. All it is ridiculous in Jersey. The other morning coming to work again, Wednesday, Thursday, some bush burning coming up Grandans Road. That is not even 6 o'clock yet. Well, they must be doing these things. Look. All right, let me go. Back in the dance. Before I start to get annoyed again. I think it's too late. I'm already annoyed. Bush burners, a matter of fact, that just frustrate me. Let me go. Ajamo or Scholar? Okay. Let me go. Back on YouTube. Ajamo. Let me go on Facebook. Ajamo or Scholar. Facebook says... Facebook ready for me. Facebook says Scholar. Ajamo, more versatile. Ajamo times, what is that? 1 million or 10 million? That look like 10 million. Ajamo 10 million. Ajamo, he sang a song many years ago where he said a drowning man will catch at a straw. Krung City Boy, Scholar. Hold on, Ernesto, I come in. You don't busy moon and me. Somebody says Scholar. All right, let me go by the WhatsApp then now. So WhatsApp says, Ajamo Scholar, cause Ajamo sing Warrior 1 to 7. Watch. Little ball on it. Ajamo, variety and quality. Hello, good morning. Ajamo all the way. Bunch no. I put that vote wrong place. Hold on there, Olive. Ajamo. Okay, let me go again. Scholar. Now one hard boy. Ajamo. Somebody say Calypso. That is not the category. Hey. Scholar. Ajamo. Scholar will have my support. Scholar all the way. The thing tight, like both, but prefer Scholar. Ajamo. So who is all the way there? Hold on, let me see. Krung City, Shantimel all the way. Hey, Scholar or Ajamo, African lady. That is what the person wrote, not me. Blossom, the thing getting coconius in the dance. Yes, the thing coconius in the dance. Ajamo or Scholar. Phone lines are coming back there just now. Hold on. Ajamo, Scholar in the dance. Scholar. Hold on. Ajamo, Scholar all the way from the Munich posse. Boom shakalaka. That's the hardest you've given so far. Ajamo. It's Ajamo, of course. Me is the master. Ajamo, you could learn from his song, even the smallest child. Ajamo, Jamo, each in their own category. I like Scholar. Blossom in the Bokas is the same thing with this burning. Things so annoying. If they're annoying again, politics and everything. I'm voting along party lines. Scholar. Oh, great. Hold on. Let me go back by Ajamo. Hold on there, Ollie. Hold on. Let me go. When I reach right. Ajamo. Phone lines are coming. Don't worry. I ain't forgot all your Scholar mode in depth. Ajamo. Kingman loves you all the way. Mama can all the way. Scholar, social commentary, and Ajamo mo jumpy. Macron City Boy. That's Scholar. All right. One more, then I'm going back by the phone lines. Good morning, Ajamo on the road again. Let me go. Ooh, telling me about all. Let me go. Let me see what's on YouTube. YouTube says Ajamo. Southside, no mouth side. So Southside for who, Ajamo? Send a visit Southside. Hey. Oh, great. You won't hear. Okay, Blossom, can you assist me? Rolo, call the police on his behalf. We won't want to hear smoke kill him. Hopefully during the break. Scholar. Right, back to the phone lines and then we're going by a break. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
Fine, thank you.
All right, Scholar or Jamo?
Scholar, of course.
Scholar, thank you.
You're welcome.
Only here the thing coconius now. Right now, Jamo is on 25, 29. Scholar, hey, Scholar is on 28. The thing coconius. Hold on. All right. So we're taking a vote each from the 4 platforms, and that should hopefully settle the thing. One on YouTube. Let me go. YouTube says St. Patrick's all the way Scholar. All right, one on Facebook. Facebook says both are great, but Scholar especially for the live performance. So that's Scholar. Ooh. One more on the WhatsApp. WhatsApp says Scholar, and the last Scholar. Good morning.
Morning, Miss Blossom.
How you do?
Well, easy.
You're easy. All right, Papa. So if you could vote between Scholar or Ajamo, which would it be?
Well, it will be Ajamo is coming back like a warrior, and I have the nickname Warrior from the time he sings this song about 15, 16 years ago.
All right. Ajamo. All right.
You don't ask for next name. Ask for Warrior.
Warrior. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. All right. All right. So at the end of the Scholar Ajamo face-off, the winner of the face-off is Scholar. Ajamo got 30 votes and Scholar 31. Oh, good. That battle was hot. That one was hot. I like it. 31 to Scholar, 32 Ajamo. Big up all your whole self. You see, it was smooth and nice. No, you know, no fight in the dance. Let's take a quick break and then we're going to come back inside with the final battle. I wonder what the final battle will be. One way to find out. Stick and stay. This is Good Morning Grenada on Classic and Hot and GBN. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements? Or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Foliage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
We are back with Good Morning Grenada is Battle Fridays here. Citizen Rolo, I'm still trying to get in contact with the police. I tried one number, I did not get a response. I'm going to try, I'm not going to tell you who I call. Anyone confusion, I'm going to try another avenue when we go to the break at 8. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we will have a peaceful resolution to the issue. Don't worry. Citizen Rolo life matters. All right, let me go. The next one. Lost, I wonder if all ready for the confusion day. The next one, all you pan lovers. I was going to give you 2 bands, but I changed my mind. I'm going to leave it open. Which pan band do you think... No, which pan band is your favorite? I was going to say, do you think is best, but it's okay. Which pan band is your favorite? We have Comancheros. We have Pan Wizards. I'm writing as we go along. We have Pan Angels. We have Grand Roy Pan Angels, Suzuki Pan Wizards, Flow Comancheros, Republic Bank Angel Harps, New Dimension. What, the phone ringing already? All ready for that pan battle, boy? Hold on there, Ollie. Hold on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ollie, wait now. Let me finish now. Hold on. Where are we trying to all the cause? We're voting for our favorite pan bands. I have Cheros, Wizard, Pan Angels, Angel Harps, New Dimension. I know I'm missing. Lost Andy go kill me. Panosia. Lost Mosman go hamstring me. I forget he bad. Panosia. I'm missing some more. Let me go. Grenville. Then we have the one on top go off the Grand Roy Pan Angels. And we have the one that used to be sponsored by this. Alright, let me go. Let me see what's going on here then. We're voting for a favorite pan band. We have 5 minutes. Let me do that quick. Good morning.
Comancheros.
Cheros. Alright. Tanti always ready on the ball. First vote, Cheros. We're voting for a favorite steel orchestra. Somebody on YouTube says Angel Harps. Let me see what's on Facebook. Facebook says Facebook ain't ready for me yet. Let me see what's on. All well, right. WhatsApp. There is one thing WhatsApp does come through with a bang, eh? Harps. Hold on. Harps. Dimension. Wizards. Bring back the music. Morning and staying home. Pan Wizards. Angel Harps all the way. Sweetest pan in the land. Harps. Dimension. Harps. Hold on. There we go. St. Paul's all the way. Like Cheros. Angel Harps to the world. Bloop, bloop. Another vote for Angel Harps all the way. Let me go by the phone lines. We're voting for a favorite steel orchestra. Good morning.
Hi, Harps.
Harps, all right.
Wednesday.
Well, you too. All right, Harps in front with 7. Wizards and Dimension with 2. And Cheros with 2 apiece. Listen, let me vote for Panosia before my husband ring my neck. Osia. Panosia in the dance. Let me go. We vote. Good morning. All right. I'm making sure I didn't answer the phone. Let me go. Voting for our favorite steel orchestra. We have 4 minutes. Let me go. Let's do this quickly. Good morning.
Morning.
How you do?
Comanchero all the way.
Comancheros all the way. All right.
Keep it pan to sweet. That's why they don't win.
Fair enough. All right. Let me go, Cheros. Hold on, wait. What really gonna let me look for some steel pan in the back there. Nah, man. Cheros in the dance. Wizards. Where we going this morning? Let me go. All right. Okay, we inside with that pan in the back there. That is where we going this morning. All your Cheros, Pan Wizards, Angel Harps, Pan Angels Dimension, Panosia, Rainbow City All Stars. Not Grenville Blossom. Don't do them that. Rainbow City All Stars. Rainbow City does play some nice music, you know. Let me go. We voting for we favorite this morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
How you do?
Good.
Favorite steel pan?
Well, I know it's Comancheros, not abundant Cheros.
All right. Thank you.
And one thing I want to say, I wanted to call when you had the match between Jamu and Scholar. But everybody know Jamu is the manager. Scholar is the foreman, so Jamu must come first. Scholar is the foreman.
I like that.
He's the manager.
All right, fair enough.
He's the manager. Scholar is the foreman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The supervisor.
All right. Oh, great. I like all it. I like all it with a passion. Let me see what's on YouTube. YouTube says, I'm not a big pan. You should get into it. You're not a big. You should get into it. Pan sweet. I used to say the same thing, but I attended one panorama and that was it. I get catchy. I'm telling you. There we go. Back by Facebook. Facebook says where I got one vote, so I reached by here. So all right. So Haps, Cheros. I'm biased. Rainbow City All Stars. I'm a Grenville girl. Don't be ashamed to rep for your place. Don't be ashamed. Rainbow City. There we go. We're voting for our favorite steel orchestra. Back by the phone lines. Good morning.
Dimension.
New Dimension. Thank you. There we go. Listen, you have bands that ain't get vote yet, and gather all your troops and gather it fast. Don't let me cheat and give them votes, all you know. I ain't afraid to cheat for all you see. There we go. Somebody on WhatsApp says, well, here where the confusion is with this WhatsApp now. Somebody says, David Peck Edwards and the Boys. Now, which era of Mr. Edwards? Because he was associated with Dimension for the longest, but for the past few years, has it been 2? Maybe 3 years? No, man, about 2 years. He has been with Pan Wizards in River Road. So which era of Peck you're voting for? Don't worry, I have my pan details and you'll get tired of me. Let me go. Back on the vibes. We have 2 more minutes. Somebody says Hops. Angel Hops. Anyway, where Angel Hops get all these votes this morning? I'll let Atif and Sam and don't time up. New Dimension all the way. Big up to our Ranger Cordell. Cheros all the way. Oh, on here. Okay. All right, Cheros all the way. Let we go. We voting for favorite steel orchestra. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How you do?
Fine.
Which pan band is your favorite?
New Dimension.
New Dimension. Thank you. New Dimension. All right, let we go. Haps. We Haps there, right? Haps. What Haps running with it? Rainbow City All Stars. Big up your whole self. Dimension. Cheros. Haps. Back by the phone lines. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm good. Which pan band is your favorite?
Rainbow City All Stars.
Rainbow City. Thank you. Rainbow City All Stars. Let me go. Cheros Angel. Hold on, wait. Yes, I reached by day. So Dimension. Republic Bank Angel Haps. Cheros, honey. St. Paul's in the dance. Angel Haps. Rainbow City all the way. I'm a Grenville girl. Haps times a million. I love the way all the ripping. Cheros by 6. What? I reach Cheros by 1. No man, I put in 2. Don't do me that. Okay, I put 3. Haps, the Wharf. 2 for Haps. All right, let me close it off with this caller right here. Good morning.
Morning, Blossom.
How you do?
New Dimension all the way.
New Dimension all the way. All right, thank you. All right, let me see now. Back on YouTube. YouTube says Carnage band, the best beaten pan in Grenada. Carnage. So the Haps or the rhythm section in front of the shop. Let me know, because Haps, technically, they're not technically. Haps, they're on Port Highway. I don't think you ever ban on the Carnage. So you're talking about the rhythm section, or you really want to encapsulate Angel Haps? Oh, big word blossom. All right, there we go. I love Pam, but we don't have in St. Patrick's. So Haps. There was a band that started in St. Patrick's. What was their name? They were in last 2 panoramas. Warriors. Not Warriors. Because the band in St. Patrick's, you know. Hold on, I'm trying to remember the name just now. Haps all the way to victory. All right, that's it all. We have to lock it off. Let me go back by Facebook and make sure I leave out nobody. Angel Haps and Cheros. So that's it for the Battle of the Steel Orchestras. Angel Haps won with 22. Let me see. Cheros in second with 13. Dimension with 8. Rainbow City with 4. So Haps won the battle with the Steel Orchestras. Thank you guys so much for participating. Same time, same place next week, God willing, we're going to return with some more battles. Until then, have yourselves a good day. Let's get ready to join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. It's going to be a good weekend. It's self-love weekend. So remember to take care of yourself. Bye-bye, everybody.